We'll see if we can one take Jake this one.
One take Jake,
I
yeah.
doubt it. From my side. Tonight we have Jamond of Definition Cigars in the house. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So let's kick this off. I want to know who you are.
Jamond, I grew up around cigars from a young boy. My grandfather and grandmother raised me. My grandfather used to always smoke cigars when Garcia-Vegas were good back in the day, and never really thought anything about it. It was just commonplace around the house. And I got a little bit older and said, let me try to dive in. Unfortunately, my grandfather had passed before we had been able to share what it means to smoke a cigar together.
Then what was that first cigar you decided to smoke?
Yeah, the Tatuaje Havana 6 Torpedo.
That was the first cigar you smoked?
That was the first cigar.
It wasn't a Backwoods, it wasn't a Swisher?
Oh, you know, we was using that because of something else. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know. No, I know nothing about that.
So yeah, we had a backwood, was certainly it, Brandon. But
you
in
used
terms
the
of,
wrapper.
Yes, in terms of a premium cigar, yeah, a Tatuaje Havana 6.
So how do you get from Tatuaje Havana 6, which is the one we'll go on record,
right,
to I'm gonna start a cigar company?
Yeah, so a bunch of years of smoking, bunch of conversations. A cigar has always been a bridge for me with a relationship, whether it be business or personal. And then a bunch of guys are sitting around one day and saying, hey, is this possible? It was an idea, right? It sounded good. Mm-hmm. Then you start doing your homework and you start asking people who know more than you do about different things. And based on relationships that you built with just smoking a cigar, little cracks of doors start opening for you.
So who would you say have been the most influential people to you from a cigar perspective that you bring into your life?
Yeah, so he's one of my better friends, a guy by the name of Vincent Jones. He was a rep for Ashton and CLE for some years, and we were neighbors. And it went from smoking cigars and enjoying them to now really getting into the nuts and bolts of what the industry is.
Within your individual lines, you have, how many total blends you have? Is it 6?
It's a total of 7, Brandon, that we have. That's a part of the Definition Cigars family, I guess I would say, and they range from mild to medium, all the way up to standard full body.
Mm-hmm. And one thing that I really enjoy, especially for us Cowboys fans, and on the other side, you Redskin fans, I know you've developed some of your color palette around that. How do you see those, or what are some of your different blends that represent those?
Yeah, so the bands and the color scheme of the bands started out very simple. We started out with the blue band was our very first one, and I was outnumbered with our ownership group. They're all from Dallas and they're Cowboy fans. So how about that? So we moved to our next cigar, which is the Integrity, that's in a silver band. So the Cowboys are
2-0.
Yeah. So I said, well, hold on. You know, as we had the opportunity to continue to develop different blends, the next 2 I had to plug in myself, and that's the good old Burgundy and Gold, Hail to the Redskins. So that was the foundation of it, Brandon. And as you see here, we have a green, and for the folks out there, we also have red, and we have another silver band on a Habano cigar, Robusto, that's separate from the Integrity also, that some folks know is called the Pyro. And then we just released the Connecticut about a month ago that's in a purple band.
Purple band.
Purple
Okay,
band.
so as you break it down, you have the green band is a Cameroon.
Cameroon, yep.
That's my favorite of the line, just beautifully balanced,
Yes.
unbelievable cigar.
Yes.
As you move to the yellow band, what do you get out of that?
For me, it's an Habano, Ecuadorian Habano, 4-year aged. I call it the sugar cookie of our cigar offerings because you're getting some almonds and you're getting some of the sweetness from the tobacco. It's an enjoyable smoke for me. A little milder for my palate from what I typically smoke, but I think you graduate up to the blue band, the Perfecto there, 6x58 Perfecto, Ecuadorian Maduro wrapper, Nicaraguan binder and filler, and it starts to get
Pick up.
That's where our line picks up at.
So then from that point, as you're picking up, so you start, you work your way up to the blue. This is like a belt system.
Sure. Right.
Or a ring system, I guess we could call it that. So how then does it pick up from there? What would you say is the next strongest in the line?
The next strongest in the line would be the Burgundy band. It's also an Ecuadorian Maduro wrapper, Nicaraguan binder and filler, but it has Ometepe tobacco in it, so it gives you a little bit of spice as a part of the blend. That picks up. So I guess, Brandon, depends on who you are. Some people like that spice that's involved with the cigar. As Brandon, your GM, was talking about before we start shooting, he picks up those leather notes, that cocoa from the blue band, and that's what that offers you. The Burgundy band doesn't give you that same type of for me taste profile. It is that spiciness. It gets smooth. It lacks the cocoa that the blue band has. Brandon, but is full body.
And that's where I've seen most of your line, although you work that lighter to the medium, you really excel. Once you start getting up stronger, what I've seen is you've been able to balance a full body cigar with a very approachable experience.
Right.
And to me, that is my definition of Definition Cigars. It is those who want a lot of flavor and an enjoyable experience. The performance is great. And so what is your definition of Definition Cigars?
Yeah. You Brandon, you kind of said it. The reason the company is named Definition Cigars, I'll start there, is that there are so many labels that are attached to the cigar culture. Even the industry, I would say, wear a certain type of jacket, certain type of shoes. You can only drink a certain type of alcohol, or you got to smoke this cigar with coffee or what have you. And the reason we chose Definition Cigars as the name of the company is we tell the people we smoke with, we tell the people who buy our cigars, you define who you are as a cigar smoker. You define how you want to smoke your cigars, what you want to drink with your cigars, how you want to approach it, whether you're the CEO of a Fortune 500 company or you're the trash man. Be comfortable, pick up a Definition cigar and own it. Define who you are, define your definition.
It's pretty distinct when you pick up a Definition cigar, what the difference is. How do you come up with the idea of this as a band style?
Brandon, the band means so much to us as an ownership group. The band is representative of the bond that we started off with. So when you smoke our cigars, it's not like a paper band where you can just rip it off. You can slide the band up and down, but the closed band represents the bond of the ownership group. And we share that with our customers there. And one of the things that our customers adopted is when they get down to a point of the cigar where they're ready to take the band off or exit the band from the cigar, they'll wear it. And when you get into a lounge during a cut light and smoke event and you walk around and you see people wearing the bands, you say, they get it. They get what it's the bond that we have together and with the cigar. Because each one of these cigars are the band is something that we produced here in Dallas, Texas, and we put on each and every cigar. And it's a part of our process. Yes, we could get a band and the factory could do it and ship everything over here and it'd be great. But because it means so much to us as a company, as an organization, and it speaks back to our mission of what's your definition. It's just really part of it. So when I see somebody wearing a band, or when I see somebody post a band on social media, that sticks to the wall for me.
You feel it. You feel it.
Yeah.
So what is it that you want people to know, and how do you want people to remember Definition Cigars?
Yeah, I want people to remember Definition Cigars as a cigar company who has been specific and has been purposeful around our pricing to our retail shop owners, so that when you come in to buy a cigar, it's priced appropriately so that you can then feel like you're getting something.
Well, I can be a third-party testimonial for that, because ever since the beginning of meeting you years ago, you've been a personality that's stuck to me. It's very apparent in the cigars that you create, in the brand that you've developed, in the person you are, and the people you allow others to be. I think it's a phenomenal fit within our shop, within our lounge, and you are as well. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what we were able to do together, and let this just be the beginning of something very special.
Thank you.